While uncertainty continues around schools remaining open, the Limpopo Education Department has suspended the phasing in of grades 3 and 10 to school. Schools reopened on the 8th of June. That's when grades 7 and 12 returned. But the province also faces challenges of access to water and sanitation. ENC's reporter Chihuahua Moagi has the story.
This has become the norm for many pupils as learning and teaching continues at most schools. But there are growing calls for schools to be closed until after the COVID-19 peak.
As the association, we're calling for closure until the peak, because like they say, that scientists say during this season, or when it's winter days, the virus goes up.
And plans are in place should there be another closure.
So what we've done is we've accommodated our learners on an online platform before. Should the schools close during the next week or so, we will go back onto that platform and education will continue whether or not we are at school or not.
Grades 3 and 10 were expected back in class this week, but that's not the case in Limpopo. The Provincial Education Department has suspended this phasing-in process.
What we are now studying and receiving reports is how schools have settled into the new modes of timetable. And that is one of the reasons why we've opted to suspend the return of grade 3 and grade 10 so that the current groups are able to settle into the new mode of timetable before we bring in other learners.
The problem for many schools is inadequate toilets and little to no water in some areas.
And last year, April,
there is still a long way to go for this province. However, the Education Department and schools say they are trying their best to make the year a success. Polokwane in Limpopo.